This is one of our absolute favorites around here, without a doubt. It's made from a company, Scott Baker's, the 5th generation of bakers. This was handed down from generation to generation. There's so much you can do with it, or you can just eat it right out of the loaf. Couldn't get any easier. You're getting 4 of these 18-ounce loaves. 4 of them. They're already pre-sliced, so they're absolutely beautiful. We're going to give you lots of choices here. But you know, the first time I ever heard about this, what got me was, this is not any old cinnamon bread. This is bathed in a butter bath and then rolled in cinnamon sugar. Yeah, really awesome. Do you want all 4 loaves in all cinnamon? That's an option for you. Or would you prefer to have the cinnamon chocolate chip in your 4 loaves? Or does cinnamon apple in your 4 loaves sound delicious? Or cinnamon raisin, that traditional cinnamon raisin. And you can see, look how perfect each one of these wonderful little delectable slices are. As I said, they're all pre-sliced, or you can have one of each. Don't let me forget to tell you that. You can have one of each. And there's so many things that you can do with this. But I want to go right to Scott Baker. Scott, welcome. It's always so nice to have you here. It's good to be in your bakery with you as well.
Hi, Pat. Welcome to my bakery in McKees Rocks, just outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We're busy working today. It's a busy day, and we're excited to be with you.
Well, you have to walk us through, and then we're going to watch this videotape that if you're not already convinced. And Scott, as I'm standing here, I'm thinking to myself, Terry and I and the brilliant people here at QVC just have to figure out a way to do smell-o-vision, because this bread, we didn't even do anything with it. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, here's the video, Scott.
The aroma of our baking bread around the community here is just, it permeates the couple blocks out. Our neighbors come over and thank us all the time for making a neighborhood smell good. We're all jealous inside, though, because when you work here for so long, you become immune to the smell. But you see the process on the screen there, how we produce the bread. And that was my dad showing our machine operator how to get a good swirl. The key there, they're scaling the loaves and putting them into those unique shaped pans. That's really the secret to how we get that round shape, that beautiful round loaf. And of course, the butter bath.
Terry, come on over.
Hi, Terry. Everybody's favorite is that butter bath. It's literally drenched in a melted butter blend, tossed in cinnamon sugar, and then we pre-slice them, bag them for your convenience.
There is nothing like this. I mean, the first time I heard you say butter bath, and then you literally roll them in cinnamon and sugar is amazing.
Right.
Now you need to help us, because now we need to figure out what we need to do. Do we need the combo, or do we need all 4? And let's start with the classic cinnamon, if you don't mind.
Well, this is the best combo. I mean, we've been on long enough now that your customers have told us their favorite. So we call this the favorite package. The original cinnamon swirl, it features that Crimp-style Vietnam cinnamon, just the best cinnamon we can find. It's got a nice, like real cinnamon flavor. It's real mild, but got that cinnamon bite as well. All of our breads we bake in small batch, 384 loaves to a batch. To allow that fermentation, that yeast activity to create great flavors, texture, and better mouthfeel to the finished product.
There's nothing like this crust. I've never seen that video, by the way, where it's dunking in the butter. But I will tell you that I ordered these one of the first times I presented on Gourmet Holiday, because I got to taste them and I thought, my girls are gonna love this in the morning. And boy, do they, because each piece is surrounded.
Right.
And
look at the ends.
And this is the only bread where people fight over the heel of the bread.
Exactly.
I have never seen the chocolate chip, though. Is this new?
Yeah.
I mean, that was not a choice. So I would have gotten that one.
Terry, this chocolate chip, when you make French toast with it, those morsels just melt. And if you're serving it warm, it's just like a little puddle of milk chocolate in your mouth when you bite into the French toast.
All right,
but what's key is we use the 1,000-count chips, so they're nice, big chips. You talked about that crust, and it's really not a high sugar content for the loaf. It's kind of the salt and pretzel effect, where it's on the outside, so you taste it, and it's very strong in flavor. but not strong in actual sugar content.
And I love how simple and how beautiful it is because the slices are the same. It's gorgeous.
Right.
All right, so if you don't mind, Scott, I need to update everybody.
Oh, the chocolate chip.
All right, you were able to give us 2,000 to share with everyone. Cinnamon apple. Oh, we have to talk about cinnamon apple because it's last call on the cinnamon
I know.
apple. Cinnamon
Excellent.
chocolate chip, 100 remaining. Cinnamon raisin, 300 remaining, and all cinnamon, 100. They're going quickly in the combo, one of
so
each.
exciting.
600 to go around. Talk to us about cinnamon apple. Oh, I love the heels.
So, Pat, these apples, we feature apples from Treetop out of Washington State. It's a combination of McIntosh, Fuji, Granny
Look at
Smith,
that.
Golden Delicious. We use these chunks of apples right into the dough. We also include apple sauce in the dough to just give it extra moisture
wow.
and apple flavor. That's my favorite bread right there.
Oh, wow, that is good.
And that's the one that's last call.
Cinnamon raisin is very traditional.
Raisin. We also love the West Coast for our raisins. We get California raisins, the big, plump, juicy Thompson raisins. It's a raisin bread where we put a generous amount of raisins in every loaf. We just pride ourselves in sourcing the best ingredients we can find.
You know what? And I love that you said that you bought these. And Terry, you also said that when you need to go ahead and bring something for a
to
breakfast.
a breakfast where you have like a, what are they called?
Like a buffet
A buffet, where
yeah.
some people are bringing eggs and some people are bringing, I always bring these, I always have them in the freezer, and then you take just one out at a time, put it in the toaster oven, and you're good to go. So that's what I love about them. Or if I know that I'm going to a breakfast like that, I'll just take them out the night before, and then they're totally defrosted by the time I get there. You lay them out beautifully.
French toast.
Terry, that is such a
amazing.
thoughtful gift. There's nothing that opens doors and open hearts better than sweets.
Oh, 100%. And then I can tell them you can get these at QVC if you want to. Because the thing is, there are those specialty foods that maybe you get at a special bakery that's near you. Like the people near you get to come directly to your bakery. We get to have this delivered right to our doors. We may not get to smell it, around the bakery, but we get to have this delivered to our doors. And if people love it, when you gift it to them,
if you want this, you better start putting it not only in your cart, but checking out cinnamon apple, totally sold out. So let me remind you, we were able to start with 2,000. We have 600 out of those 2,000 remaining. Cinnamon chocolate chip, 2 dozen. Remember, those melt when you put them in the toaster. All cinnamon, the classic, 6 dozen. Cinnamon raisin, 200. The combo last call. So with the soup, with the seafood chowder we have coming up, the bread pudding would be amazing with it. I don't think you need to do anything but just take out what you need.
You don't even need the butter.
Do you, Scott, when we get this home, do we need to go ahead and put this in the freezer? Should we do that?
Sure. So it's all natural. It'll stale and mold eventually. But when you get it, I would put a loaf on your counter, put a loaf in your neighbor's mailbox, and put 2 loaves in your freezer to keep those to last a little longer.
I can't believe we're getting
excellent
4
idea. Yeah, that's
Loaves for that price. You would never even find this in a local specialty food store for that. And we're sending it straight to your home. You don't even have to leave your house. If you've never tried it, today is the
Try
day.
it before it's gone.
Please, you're gonna love it. I need to go and run and order that chocolate chip.
Usually bring your phone.
I know, I do. I have it right off. But I feel bad doing that. I'm like, the people think that I am like the craziest QVC shopper, but I am. It is now
Terry,
last call, all flavors.
All flavors.
I think I've seen your name on
Last
auto
call.
delivery.
Oh, I have it on auto delivery, but I don't have the chocolate chip, so I'm like, okay, I need to get the chocolate chip.
Well, and thank you for
so
saying
much,
that
Scott.
because the auto delivery comes every 60 days. And like I told you earlier, we only do that in things that we love. So, and you can even change flavors on the back end. Thanks, Frank, for telling me that. So, Terry, if you are an auto delivery now, you could change flavors to the chocolate chip one if you want to.
Thank you.
All right.
I might just do that.
So, let me tell